E la modă chestia cu energia verde, mașinile electrice. Ceea ce veți vedea este ipocrizia din spatele enunțului, dezvoltată într-un documentar foarte mare din care am extras câteva minute, de Michael Moore. Celebrul Michael Moore este autor de celebre documentare în Statele Unite. Uitați-vă cu atenție de unde provine energia folosită de fapt de mașinile electrice.
To do their part for the new green economy, General Motors introduced a new line of electric vehicles.
So these electric vehicles are ready for public consumption.
You got about 1,000 photos.
Yeah.
Is it plugged?
It's as simple as that.
The batteries are in the trunk?
No, the battery in this particular design is a T-shape right down the center and across the back seat area. Because everybody thought we killed the electric vehicle. No, we didn't. It's alive and well.
So what's charging the batteries right now? What's the source of
Well, here, it's coming from the building.
I mean, is it, what's their mix of power?
Oh, actually, Lansing feeds the building.
What's that?
Lansing feeds power to the building. So I don't know.
They're,
I bet you they're a bit of coal. Well, they're heavy on natural gas, aren't they?
right now the car's charging off of your grid.
Right. It would be charging off our grid, which is about 95% coal.
How long do you think it'll be before there's a solar and wind powered grid?
Oh, golly.
To suggest that all of the power used for these cars will be generated from wind and solar in the very near future would not be correct. In fact, we're talking about charging these up at night, so there won't be any solar at that time. So we're down to wind, and very often at night the wind does fall off. So
I don't think coal is bad. The what?
A big battle. Mountaintop removal.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's got lovely BTUs. It's got lovely
Very
energy
dense,
value.
yeah.
How do you burn it more cleanly? I mean, do you see natural gas getting bashed?
we will be delivering power based on natural gas very shortly. And even with that that mix, we intend to use biofuels if we can.
You got any
Oh, the environmental groups are extremely supportive.
We did install the state's largest solar array at my company, the Board of Water and Light. It's just down the street from here, a few miles, if you want to take a look at it. What outfit are you with?
New World Media, we're doing a segment on the renewable energy.
Oh, excuse me, I gotta go for a
sorry.
second, but thanks.
I decided to take him up on his offer to check out their football field-sized solar array right down the street.
How many homes would this array provide electricity for?
For most of the people that look at it a little bit closer, we generate just a little over 10. We can meet the energy requirements for 10 homes over a year.
Will that be an incentive to...
Ozzie Zenner, a visiting scholar at UC Berkeley and Northwestern University, was asking some of the same questions.
I mean, I thought that solar and wind were probably very good solutions. I mean, it wasn't really even that long ago.
One of the most dangerous things right now is the illusion that alternative technologies like wind and solar are somehow different from fossil fuels. Well, I hear a lot of times that solar cells are made out of sand.
Have you ever thought about solar panels? The main ingredient that makes them work is silicon or sand.
This is the raw material chips are made of, sand.
They don't use sand at all.
So they use, I'll show you what so this is one of the ingredients. It's actually mined quartz.
Spruce Pine, North Carolina, regarded as the finest source of high-purity quartz in the world for semiconductor, solar, and communication applications.
But you can't use sand because sand has too many impurities. So you start with a very high-quality quartz and a very high-quality coal. And then you put those two together into an arc furnace and you melt them.
The quartz is then melted with coal in a large furnace at temperatures of up to 1,800 degrees.
So you need more coal to do that. So I get another coal out. So that's when we melt these together, we get silicon metal and carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide just goes off and you got rid of the carbon, you're left with silicon metal. This is not clean coal.
Not clean coal.
Ozzie Zenner said it was an illusion that renewables were replacing coal or any fossil fuel. Environmental groups continued telling a different story.
We've already seen more than 25% of the U.S. coal fleet has already either retired or is on a schedule to retire.
Coal plants were closing, but Ozzie explained that well-meaning people were being misled.
NV Energy is now going to go ahead and shut down the plant and go with renewable, one of the largest solar plants, and that's going to happen right behind me.
Since you can't replace a coal plant with solar, they're actually replacing the coal plant with 2 natural gas plants. And natural gas is a fossil fuel. This is the Las Vegas cogen natural gas plant. This is the second natural gas plant that was used to replace the coal plant. And you hear the same story in Iowa.
În concluzie, documentarul ăsta practic poate fi rezumat așa: baterii verzi încărcate pe gaz, energie verde pe cărbune și petrol, combustibili verzi din procese poluante, un stadion de panouri solare pentru 10 case.